The Fallacy Detective by Nathaniel Blueborn and Hans Bluedorn. Lesson 3. Opposing viewpoints. When we're forming an opinion on an issue, it is often a good idea to collect other people's viewpoints on it. The more viewpoints we hear, the better we understand the whole picture. Oscar just knew he was right. He didn't need to read all about those other viewpoints. Oscar knew they were all wrong. The group Oscar was with, called the Flat Earth Society, made sure its members knew why other positions were wrong. The international headquarters published many little booklets which explained everything in simple language. Sometimes Oscar wondered how people could believe that the world was round and not flat, as his group taught. Oscar figured that most people were just stupid and didn't think about what they believed. Dr. Weednut, a leading figure in the Flat Earth Society, had an entertaining way of explaining why society has deceived itself into believing that the earth is round when everyone can see that it is obviously flat. Oscar liked Dr. Weednut the first time he met him. He stimulated Oscar to think, and he made thinking seem so easy. Oscar was glad he had someone whom he could trust to explain everything to him. Oscar is not honestly evaluating both sides of the issue firsthand. He isn't studying things for himself. He has only listened to one side of an issue, the flat earth side. No wonder his side makes sense to him. Any side may seem logical if we only see things from the one point of view. Many counselors. When we want to make a decision about something, it is often good to ask for advice from several people. Also, if many people gave us their advice, but they all agreed with each other on everything, then we would learn nothing new. That's why we need to listen to advisors who disagree with each other. By hearing a wide range of opinions, we are better able to choose the best advice. Wilby had a problem. He didn't know which brand of toothpaste to buy. He decided to try this new opposing viewpoints idea he'd been reading about in the Fallacy Detective. He decided to go around and ask different people what they thought. Wendy, a store assistant who offered to help. This type, with Oxy White Pro, is guaranteed to make your teeth whiter in 24 hours. Wilby noticed that toothpaste brands with the Oxy White Pro sticker were twice the price of the other brands. Phoebe, a friend of Wilby's. Wilby, I think you'd have such a cute smile if you got rid of some of those blueberry popsicle stains on your teeth. Judd, another friend. Toothpaste? What's that? Real men don't brush their teeth. Wilby's mom. Wilby, it really doesn't matter as long as you don't buy anything that contains fluoride additives. You might come down with a terrible disease in a few years if you use fluoride. Austin, Wilby's coworker. I only use Hug a Tree brand. It's made by an environmentally conscious company from Denmark. They promise they don't test their products on whales. Bob, who works out of the health club with Wilby. I heard on a talk show that if you chew organic mint leaves, then your breath will smell good without having to brush your teeth. Wilby concluded that he was worrying too much over nothing. He decided to keep using the brand of toothpaste he'd always used. It seemed to do the job. But now he understood more about how different people make their decisions. We gain two benefits from looking at opposing viewpoints. Number one, we can change our view if we were wrong. We would never have this opportunity if we listened only to things with which we agreed. And number two, we can better help others. When we study a viewpoint which is wrong, we still learn many things. It helps us to understand how to defend our own views, and it helps us to communicate our views to others. No one has the time to evaluate every viewpoint on every issue, but we can try to learn more about alternative views. This is another part of having an inquiring mind. Exercise. In the list of issues below, try to think of at least two sides to each issue. Some of these are well-known opposing viewpoints. If you find a different pair of opposing viewpoints than we do in the answer key, that is all right. We have done the first one for you. Number 1, the Civil War. Example, the view of the Union and the view of the Confederacy. Number 2, the reasons for the American Revolution. Number 3, taxes. Number 4, the existence of God. Number 5, baseball teams. Number 6, breeds of dogs. Number 7, gun control. Number 8, the origin of the universe and of life. Number 9, slavery in America before 1860. Number 10, logic. Number 11, should little boys take baths? Number 12, the color pink.